How you doing? Welcome to another cigar. I can't even say the word. Cigar Assessor Live on YouTube Live. And when you're watching the streaming, it's not live anymore, but this is the live feed. I'm gonna try this cigar called the ABCO Miami today. It's a bundled cigar by Alec which has a Nicaraguan wrapper, a Sumatra binder, and Nicaraguan tobacco inside of it. I'm gonna smoke a cigar. And I've had a couple good cigars last night, actually 3. I had hung out with a friend and we smoked some really nice cigars. I had the Blind Faith, which was really a great Alec Bradley cigar. I also smoked a Fine and Rare from last year. And there was a new company he told me about, he's repping. I can't really remember the cigar name. JK, I think. And that was a very nice cigar also. So 3 nice cigars, some grass-fed ribeye, some sprouts, some organic vegetables, some cigars, some beautiful whiskey, and dessert. Awesome. Had a great time. And now I want to smoke this because it's... When I first took it out of the wrapper, it really had such a nice earthy cigar, almost dirty smell. Really nice. And tobacco on the nose. Let's give this little... See what you cut off? Nothing. Nothing. You strut that way, and if it's a well-rolled cigar, all you need is wide open hay. And I use the Zycar Teardrop Designer. Pretty. It's got the American flag in different colors. And we have this other new Zycar. Yes, what can I do for you?
I like cheating again.
Okay, well, just keep playing. I'm not the umpire. You can't yell at me. We're playing ping pong. Wow. And there's my boy. We were in the pool, and I'm gonna go in the pool in a few minutes, but I wanted to come up and talk about this cigar and see who's out there smoking cigars. Very woody note, hay and wood. And I read somewhere one guy put that it had peppery, spicy, and right now it's smooth. It's no peppery spice. So yesterday was a milestone also. I'll tell you why. As you get older, I don't care who you are, and you can brag all you want, eyesight goes a little. Some people more than others. However, you know, I noticed over the last few years things are getting a little harder to read, and not more near, you know, like everything's got such small print on it. So a couple years ago I was doing stuff, and I said I gotta get some spectacles that are readers, because I don't want to get the one with the line. You got the magnifying glass underneath, and then the regular. I can't deal with that. Right now I can't. So yesterday the milestone is I actually I knew I was going over my buddy's Casey's house, and I know we usually do things, so just to be prepared, I put my readers, because I can't even read menus. Some of these menus, you go to restaurants, it's print so small, and it's dark. And I said to myself, well, there it is. There it is. I passed another milestone. I remember when my father first started wearing glasses, you know? I think he was around 40. And as he got older, the Coke bottles made his eyes get bigger and bigger. What's up, Freddie? How you doing? So this is a bundled cigar, and it's an inexpensive cigar. But it doesn't smoke like an inexpensive cigar, and it doesn't taste like an inexpensive cigar. Good seeing you out there, Freddie. Freddie, I was down there in Anaheim yesterday. Hung out with my buddy. We had a gentleman's night. We just sat around, smoked cigars, ate steak. We watched some bare knuckle fighting, which was interesting. And watching female bare knuckle fighting was also interesting. And yes.
How much people are watching this? Stop! Now what?
All right, guys, please. Yes, I'm a father, a father of 3, and I'm also drinking this beautiful Virgil's root beer, one of the best, I believe.
I want some.
Hey, what? You said it was done.
Yeah, you said it was done.
Even if you have kids,
Comment down 5 if you think he lied.
Oh, you're being top 5 gaming or something. But he says that he's a ninja.
right on, Freddie.
How much people are watching? Oh, 3, yeah.
3?
Well, it's new. I'm moving from Facebook over to YouTube.
People.
Oh, beautiful. So, anyway,
All I ate were pancakes today.
okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't need any trouble with the anti-smoking people watching this thing. You got kids in the video. You got kids in the video. You should be put in jail. Please, let me. Thank you. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? And so, where was I? Really smooth.
Are you coming in the pool?
Open, creamy smoke, nice flavor, and like I said, I guess you can go online and find these ABCO Miami, Nicaraguan binder, filler, and a Nicaraguan wrapper, filler, and a Sumatra binder.
It's a nice day to put the patties.
So, I started a blog, I started writing, and I got 4. I started last week, I wrote 4. It started with the first one was, what was the first one? The name of the blog is Patterns and Formations of Perspective, and a lot of noise, sorry about that in the background. Okay, the first one was, I was inspired to write about Nike and Kaepernick, and it's not bashing one side or the other. When I'm writing, the only thing I bash in my writing is the news media, or the mainstream media, which is a clusterfuck of jesters and jackals and buffoons with their tomfoolery, just keeping the people in an anxiety because they just keep pumping hate. The mainstream media does not pump anything but hate 90% of the time. Look at the stories, and they'll come up with oh, this is a feel-good story. Hi, this is a feel-good story, and I want to talk to you right now and tell you how this doggy's life was saved when, he pulled this other doggy out of the water.
You sound like a guy from Looney Tunes.
Well, that's not a bad thing. And so that's what I mean. That's when I'm writing. It's a lot of it's centered on a lot of our issues in this country are not black, white, male, female, gay, straight,
Watch Charles Myers.
Muslim, Christian, Jewish. It's the mainstream media. I did, Charlie, already. Go over there with your sister.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy. It's stream media, and the people that just stand by and watch it all day long. And what aggravates me about some of these cigar lounges is you go when they got news on. Like when you go into a cigar lounge, if you want to talk politics, you bring your buddies, you talk politics. But I don't want to see Fox or CNN or any of that stuff on the TV when I walk into a. First of all, I don't want to see TV when I walk into a cigar lounge. I don't want to see anything. I want to see some cool cats that I want to hang out with and bust balls and laugh and walk away. And when I leave that place, I want to keep the only thing I want to think about when I leave that place is I can't wait to come back. There's not a lot of that out here. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future, we'll see. And if I get into any more cigar places, I'll let everybody know. And you come down and visit me, and we'll have a good time. And so the first one was about Kaepernick, and then in Nike. So it's patterns of formations. It's called, and underneath a perspective. Perspective because it's just a perspective. It's whether you buy into it or not. It's a perspective. So you can't sit there and go, well, you're wrong about it. It's a perspective. Okay? Then I did something on Freemasonry, of course, which went through the roof. And I haven't even advertised this yet. And the Dollar of Serena Williams was my third blog, which the Dollar means the distress or sorrow. I like to try to put words in there so people can, just so when you write, and like I've been writing a lot, you try to find different thing, or it gets boring. So that's about her meltdown and the narrative of victimhood of the man versus woman victimhood and presidency, which I thought was pretty good. That's got quite a few people reading it, and I'm just trying to keep pushing this stuff. So it's I believe it's, you can look it up, see if you find patterns of formation on eBlogger. On Blogger. It's a Google site. I haven't got a website for it yet, but yeah, come on over.
I just had a question.
Go ahead.
Are you making dinner on the grill, or?
If that's what we do, that's what we do. It's up to your mother. She's the boss. I'm just a lackey. That's right. You want to come and say hello, James? James? You were already on it. That's why my viewership, see how big my oldest boy's getting. Come on over.
Hello guys, I'm just here just to tell you, just for a brief second, subscribe to Wolf of 10. Peace out.
What about talk about the Red Sox? What's going on with the Red Sox? Come on.
Almost forgot my friends. 100 is a huge milestone, third most in their history. It looks like.
Didn't we send you to the sportscasters camp?
Yeah.
Get in the frame. Know your frame.
The difference with the camp is I don't have smoke blowing into my face.
Go ahead.
Let's kick it.
It's down.
Ah, thank you. But yeah, the Red Sox. uh, Stop trying to make cameos. I'm trying to talk here. Thank you. Now, let's kick the Red Sox topic out just for a brief second.
Go ahead.
I do want to go back to that.
Go ahead, focus. There's a boom light guy over there, and there's a grip, and they're all standing there making noise. You gotta focus. Go ahead. Come on, I'm gonna lose viewership.
Oh, those crazy. Those two are absolutely crazy. Don't listen to them. All right, but the Pittsburgh Steelers tying the Pittsburgh Steelers tying to the Cleveland Browns last week. Sorry. I was absolutely shocked. I'm still pissed off about it. Today,
He hasn't learned yet. Because I used to be like that when I was young until I realized I'm not going to let no sports team affect the rest of my day because they lost. I'll be happy if they win. But if they lose, I go, oh, boo-hoo. Okay, that sucks. And then I move on.
trying to sound all smart. Trying to sound all smart.
And the Red Sox, 101 games, 102 games today. The
Third
magic
most.
number is Uncle Michael. The magic number is down to 4.
Yes.
4 more games.
Yes, Michael, you thought you were the magic number. Think again. The magic number is 4. If
Yes.
you have to learn numbers, just go tune into Sesame Street.
So the ash just fell off on this cigar. It's a very nice cigar. Okay. Well, I'm going to smoke some more, so I don't want to.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, thank you.
And go to Woof Woof
10.
10. Subscribe. I don't know what you're going to say, but he needs to learn a little bit more about promotion. All right, we're down. We're down. Really nice cigar. It's really a fine cigar for the price point that they have it at and the bundles. And that's what you want. Sometimes you have to, depending on your budget, you got to find a really nice cigar for the price. I mean, you could buy $8, $9 cigars that aren't this good. So, and a lot of people think, oh, I can't. If I spend $3 on a cigar, then that's gonna suck. But you gotta. I'm suggesting if you can find this and you smoke a lot of cigars, like you're a day smoker, you smoke 2 or 3 a day, and then on the weekends when you go out, you buy a nicer cigar. This is a really nice cigar for that. If you go golf, because a lot of golfers they just want a cigar. Alec Bradley or ABCO, Miami. So I'm not getting any pepper or any spice. It's pretty Connecticut-y for a Nicaraguan. Just hope they solve those issues down there because it's not a good thing. It's going to be hard to get Nicaraguan tobacco if it continues. Almost the florally note I'm getting with the wood. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Life's been pretty mellow, taking the kids to school, doing all that stuff, and writing and working little jobs here and there. Got some stuff coming up in the future. Let's hope it starts rolling and do something. Have a whole different blog here. I'll be all over the place. So my lodge, we changed our day from, we used to meet on Thursdays. Thursday night was the meeting night. It's really interesting when you're doing something within the law. First of all, you have to be recognized by the Grand Lodge of the state. If you're not, you're just called clandestine and you have no network of really checking the brothers. Bad enough in the lodges that have all of their checks and balances in the Grand Lodge with their checks and balances. Sometimes people become Masons and you're like, what? So if you don't have any checks and balances, thank you, brother. Thank you. If you don't have checks and balances, then there's the criminal element or the person that's there just to see how much they can get. You can eliminate all that and get people that want to participate in the charity aspect of it. So anyway, long story short, where we conduct our business in the lodge, the building, we sold it. We have a really good deal with them, but they starting to get a lot of events. And Wednesdays and Thursdays are big in the Jewish community, and I guess they have it's growing Jewish community that is using this place. So, and they don't do Friday and Saturday because of sundown, because of their religion. All right, so we had to do something. I lost too many days this year. So we have to go through a whole process of getting the Grand Lodge involved, and making a dispensation so that I can move the day from
Wait, Dave, how long is it?
our meeting day from Thursday to Tuesday. You got to send out letters to every member, and then you got to send an email and tell everybody what's going on, and then you have a vote. So we vote. Now we're moving from starting October. Our meeting night's going to be Tuesday night instead of Thursday night for a little while, till something else happens. What's up, Carlos? How are you, brother? Good to see you on here. Hey, I know you have the luxury of going into a store and not only having Nicaraguan, Dominican, Honduran tobacco, but also Cubanos. How's the Cubano business up there? Cigars still expensive? Are they still anti-smoking?
I got sick wrong.
This is a nice cigar. No pepper. I don't taste any pepper in this. The guys said half wheel were wrong.
I have the
Pretty sure that's where I read it. Or some other thing. I like to do a little reading on the cigar before I do something like this. Monte Cristo number 4. What do you think of the Epicure number 2? The Hoyo de Monterey. Is it Hoyo de Monterey? Yeah. That's a really nice cigar.
No, I forgot you were there. Oh,
ABCO, Miami.
stop playing.
Medium cigar. And Alec Bradley is one of those companies that have a very nice variety.
Why do you have to be so mean? Jim Carrey.
Yeah, those are great, man. I had a number 1 when I was in London, and I really like. It's a little small. I really enjoyed it. That was my first number 1. They don't find a lot of them. Nobody has them. So Alec Bradley, when you look at their profile of cigars, they have quite the variety of choices and of strengths and of leaf.
He still has to prepare. It's like this picture. What? He still has root beer. It's like this bowl.
I got.
Yes.
They're hovering around my root beer.
Yes. When are you coming in the pool so we could steal it?
I'm almost done here.
No, you won't. That's taking years.
No, not really. So I would suggest, if you're on a budget, if you need some day sticks, type in ABCO Miami, Alec Bradley, any of those things, and you'll be able to find them, find out where they are. One site read $3 a stick, which is phenomenal as far as I'm concerned with this. Smooth and nice. On that note, I got a commitment here. I gotta go jump in the pool.
It's glowing in my eyes.
How you doing, David?
David Wallace.
Smoking
David
a
Wallace.
ABCO Miami. Very nice cigar. It's a bundled cigar. They don't come in boxes, so they can pass on the savings to you. And also, it's a very nice cigar. It's not an expensive cigar, and it's a beautiful thing.
How many subscribers do you have?
And then I was pairing it up with a Virgil's root beer.
How many subscribers do you have? Oh my god. Yes, I'm bored.
My very good friend Casey Aldalamy is a rep in California, in Vegas, Nevada, in Arizona for Alec Bradley, and he's a representative for Zycar in Arizona and Nevada. In California goes to Woody. Woody has 2 cigar shops. One's called Cigar Shamlux is one of them, and the other one is I don't remember the name of it because it's not an easy name to remember. But yeah, I have a connection with Alec Bradley.
The piano fell on your face when you just got hit the lottery.
So I get a lot of, we sit, we talk cigars. He tells me how much he loves the company and how great they treat him and how great their product is. And I have to concur with him. I worked at shops, and there's not,
I would not be
except for the Texas Lancero, which I would never smoke. I don't care whose label is on it. I don't care. My favorite blender was made this Texas Lancero. It's a huge cigar, and I don't like, I think 54, 56 is the tops that I'll smoke, ring gauge. And this Texas Lancero, I think it's 70. Not for me.
Seriously?
So, I'm going to say adios, amigos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. My favorite Alec Bradley, that's tough. That's tough. I think I like, it's hard to say because I like so many of them. I mean, the cigars, I would say on the bottom rung of price would be my favorite Alec Bradley cigar for a $5-6 cost would be the American Sun-Grown, because it's a Nicaraguan, and it's to me it tastes like Liga Bravada, Tabernacle. It's got that flavor profile for $6.
No, it hasn't.
And
It's been an hour and 30 minutes.
then I like the
What?
Nico Puro. I like that. That was my first Alec Bradley cigar, which I really enjoyed.
Daddy, what time is it?
It's 20 of 7. And but then the
5:40.
Prensado, I really like, and I really like the new Prensado Lost Art. That's a beautiful cigar. I never really smoked a lot of Black Market, but that's one of their most popular cigars. But the Black Market Esteli, I really like. It's in that same vein as the Alec Bradley Sun-Grown. Really nice cigar. The Coil Lancero is a great cigar. Then we have the Mundial is a great cigar, It's got like 7 different leaves in it. And you have the whole Tempest line, which they have the natural, the Nicaraguan, and the Maduro. I love the Nicaraguan out of that line. You have the Connecticut, which is a good one. And they just come out a bunch. I just had Blind Faith. Sorry to say. Sorry, I forgot about that one. I had that last night. That one's coming in the stores. Should be at the stores anytime. That's a really nice, smooth
No,
cigar.
it's black.
And that was the first, I guess, cigar made by his sons. It's really nice. A lot of good cigars. I think that's about it. I like their, also like their Filthy Hooligan. Peace, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming aboard and hanging
How
out.
many people do you have watching?
There were 5, 6, and now it's down to 3. Anyway,
Then he has 3 people.
that's all I need, man. All I need is one.
Yeah, the whole thing he had like.
Having 3 is beautiful. All right, I gotta go in the pool before these kids go crazy. And I just want to say thanks for hanging out. And what's better than hanging out with my YouTube people, smoking a really nice
How
cigar.
about us? We're better than them.
See what I gotta deal with. Bye, Carlos. Thanks for coming aboard. I will.
Do you only have one person watching now?
No.
Oh, my
So,
daddy has 4 people.
I will see you guys soon. Thank you for coming aboard. Let me go before they drag me in the pool. Bye-bye.
Like no one watching.